Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Yoyis and I'm a lash artist in Las Vegas. And on my channel, I pretty much teach you guys everything you need to know about lash extensions. And I do have a series called Lash Baby's Killing It, and that's what this episode is about. I pretty much sit down and interview any lash artist, doesn't matter if they've been lashing for 1 week or 100 years. So I pretty much just want to sit down and talk about everything lashes, like their dreams, their goals, where they're going, how they got started, pretty much everything. So in today's video, I got the chance to sit down with by Masca. I hope I'm saying that right. I feel like I said it wrong. Anyways, if you guys want to see what we talked about in today's video, then just keep on watching. I got my lows, I got my highs, moving on close to my goal. Time is now, place is here to rise, feeling the holes on my soul. I see, I like, I go, I get, no one can hold me back. I see, I like, I go, I get, go, I get, go, I get, go, I get now.
Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
Good, and you?
Great. I'm sorry about that. I'm glad it was able to
Oh,
end.
you're good. Can we talk about all those books behind you?
Oh, it's a fake Zoom background.
What? So real. Oh, girl, that looks so
Well, let's talk about it. Yeah, no. It's one of those like backdrops for Zoom because I'm on Zoom a lot, actually.
Oh, okay. So you know how to work all that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. If
That's
you ever
so
need help,
fun.
let me know. I got you.
Next time, let me know.
Yes, absolutely. Now,
Oh,
are you in your lash space studio?
yeah, this is it.
This is where all those beautiful sets happen, huh?
Yes, where the magic happens.
That's amazing. You are really like, girl, when have you ever been a beginner? Because it seems like you're always just been pro.
No, it was bad. It was pretty bad when I first started. You're so sweet.
No, I mean, it's been almost a year for me. January will be a year. And, it's crazy.
It went by so fast. You're so good though.
Well,
Here.
you
It
know,
went by so fast. That's good. So when did I meet you? Like how long were you lashing when we first met?
girl, I don't remember, but I know it was definitely in the beginning. Because I literally thought like, oh my God, she responded to me. Like I was so happy because you were so kind. I'm sure I asked you like what length you were using, something like so basic, but like you were just like, girl, I got you. Whenever I'm like, oh my God, I know someone who's a professional in this field. It was like
Oh,
I always just carry that memory of you. And I just love that it's truly who you are because throughout the time that I just observe you, like on YouTube or on your social media, you're always that same person. So that's genuinely who you are. That's amazing.
thank you. You're
Yeah.
so sweet. So I wanted to ask you, what is your name? Like, where do you live? Before we officially get started and jump right into it, I wanted to officially introduce you. That way, people or the viewers can understand who you are.
Sure. I'm Marianna, and I am I would say part-time lash artist,
Mm-hmm.
because I do have a full-time job in higher ed. So for me, lashing was something that I did for myself by myself. And that was something that I was looking for a long time. Like, what can I do for myself, for Mariana? Like, what's going to make me happy? And I love my job, but there's something missing. And it's just crazy to think that I was thinking about it last year and then I went for it. Start of the year, 2020 goals, gotta do them all. And
Yeah.
sure enough, like I am loving it.
Aw. I'm so glad that you got into it. I mean, obviously, you got started in 2020 when everything just you know?
Yes.
How did you
Yes.
handle it? Like being a beginner, like how did you handle going through that transition of, having to shut down? And did you guys shut down when you're from?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. So yeah, I'm Southern California, so we
Okay, okay.
definitely have, our rules and
Hmm.
regulations, but you know, just address to everybody that, hey, we're all in this together.
Yeah.
It helped that everybody was pretty much shut down. So it
Yeah.
wasn't like, I was the only one. Why is this happening to me?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, but it honestly kind of went, and we survived that, and slowly but surely people gained confidence to come out, and it's honestly just nonstop.
That's good.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
girls want to get their lashes.
Yes. One way or another, they're gonna get
They
it.
want their lashes. Yes.
Yes. So you recently got engaged and I'm so happy for you.
Thank
So do
you.
you want to talk a little bit about that? Like how did that go? I know that engagements are a big deal and I remember when I got engaged, I was so happy. So do you want to talk a little bit about it? I know that you're so happy right now. So
I am, and
Mhm.
thank you again, Gloria. I appreciate you. So yeah, basically, I've been with my fiance. Um, Tomorrow's actually our 4 years together.
Oh, okay.
So
Happy
yeah,
anniversary.
thank you. So, he's my best friend. He's been someone who's been growing with me. We grow together. And, with this pandemic, we couldn't travel. We usually go traveling somewhere,
Yeah.
a few times a year if we can. If not, we're definitely traveling during the summer.
Mhm.
And he just arranged for us to go to San Diego, and
Okay.
it was going to be a weekend where we went paddle boarding, just hung out, him and I. That's it.
Yeah.
And I it was going to be a nice place, so we're going to go and get dressed up for the evening, and so I was prepared like that.
Mhm.
And little did I know that the night that we were going to go out to eat at like a steakhouse, it
Mhm.
was going to be the night that he was going to propose to me. So thankfully I was dressed nice.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's like, "Oh, let's go check out the sunset, and then we'll go eat." And there's beautiful cliffs out there in San Diego area. I don't
Yeah.
know if you've been. And
Yes.
the sunset, the water, everything. We're just
Mhm.
looking, and then he went down on his knee and asked me to spend my life with him. And of course, I'm like, "Did you ask my mom? Did you ask your parents?"
Yes.
And he's like, "I knew you would ask. I
Uh-huh.
knew you would ask. Like, of course I did."
Yeah.
That made me feel good. And I said, "Okay, yes." And then he put the ring on, and then he's like, "Look over there. We have our photographer." And there's somebody like in the other cliff taking pictures of us. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, it was
Oh,
very well planned out. I'm very proud of him.
that's so cute. Oh, it made me
Thank
tear up
you.
a little bit.
Aw. Yeah, I'm sure it brings back little memories for you too.
Mhm.
How long have you been married?
4 years, actually.
4 years. So
Yeah.
you're 4 years ahead of us. How awesome.
Yes, I got married when I was 24 years old, so I was pretty young, yes. And yeah, it's been 4.5 years already. It's
Aw.
gone by so fast. We've actually been together 10 years.
Wow,
It's
congrats.
yeah.
That's amazing. That's
Mhm.
something beautiful.
To be able to share that process with somebody, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's hard work.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I swear, Albert, that's my fiance. He hears
Yeah.
all my lash stories. I think he hears more about lashing than anything else that goes on in my life.
Yes. It's like my husband every night. Oh, what happened? And I go on and on and on about
Yep, yep,
everything.
yep.
Yes. Okay, so I wanted to ask you, what is Mosca stand by? Because I know that's your business name. What does it stand for? I don't know if it's like a different language or something.
Okay, so I'm Polish.
Okay.
But I'm first generation. I'm born and raised in Southern California.
Mm-hmm.
But my business's name is Beauty by Mashka.
Mm-hmm.
And Mashka means nothing really. It's just a nickname I gave myself when I was a little girl. So
Okay.
in Poland, you would say Mishka. That's very common.
Okay.
So like when you call little kids, little girls especially, it'll be like, Mishka, come here. So like in Spanish, it'd be like, Mija, come here, you know?
Okay, yes, that's
And I would be like, no, I'm not Mishka, I'm Mashka because of the A in my name, like Marianna. So
yeah.
I don't know. It's just, it stayed. And to this day, my family out there calls me Mashka. And Mashka is just something that's always stuck to me. And I love that it's unique. And it's literally only name that I have. Like no one else has that.
Yes, it's like a
So
cute little nickname.
yeah.
So cute. I love it.
Thank
Aw.
you.
So where do you see yourself going within 1, 5, 10 years? Do you want to still be, having your job, or do you want to make lashing your full-time business?
You know, those are great questions. I ask myself that stuff all the time because I find so much joy in what I do. Um, Lashing,
Yeah.
I really can see a future doing it. It's a lot of work though.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of work, you know, like physically for us, it's, especially I give so much credit to, everybody who does it full time, like
Yes.
who are driving their businesses, lashing. You know, we see those memes often in social media where the lash artist is a marketing director, a business accountant, the lash artist,
A
and there's just so
photographer,
many.
everything. Yes.
Yes, yes. So, it's definitely, not out of question. I definitely could see myself maybe opening a store,
Mm-hmm.
and having, kind of show other women, empower women so that they can kind of follow my steps, maybe, find their passion in lashing like I did.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Oh.
Time goes by fast in some ways, and sometimes it's like slow down, like this year.
Yes. Yes, it really taught us to slow down this year.
Hmm.
It's
Hmm.
not time to pick it back up though.
Yes, yes.
Uh, so you really have a lot to think about when it comes to what you really want to do, right?
Right, because it was going to be just like a hobby, like I was very cautious. I'm always cautious about anything new. And
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay, let me invest in this. But at the same time, when I do invest in something, if I do go into something, I like to kind of give it my all.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of people are always surprised when I tell them that this isn't something I do full time, because they just see like my page. I'm very like devoted to my page and
Yes.
always responding to my clients and
Mhm.
always checking up. Like I really treat it like my baby.
Yes.
I really love it. And I think that's the key, that I love what I do when it comes to lashing.
Mhm.
It doesn't feel like stressful to me or work.
Mhm.
So,
'Cause you don't think of it as like, oh, I'm just gonna do this to make extra side money. You think of this
right.
as a
That's like
hobby.
a bonus thing at
Oh
the
yeah.
end. I love it when the ladies get up, and they're like, oh my gosh. And
So
so
cute.
many clients, that I have, it's their first time.
Yeah.
It's their first time coming back to lashes because they had such a bad experience.
Mhm.
And I'm sure in Vegas, there's the same situation where there's a lot of shops and they're just kind of like running a mill. Whereas with you, they get that really personalized service that's
Yes.
truly priceless.
Mhm. Yeah, that's for sure. I've been getting a lot of new girls that have been coming from big artists here in Las Vegas, and I see their work and I'm just like, wow, like I follow them on Instagram and their work looks beautiful, but when you actually sit down and look at it, you're just like, you could tell that this is brushed.
Wow.
And it's understandable because you're running a place, you have a salon, and you have clients back to back, so you need to get them in and out as fast as possible. And I'm not that kind of person. I'd rather sit down and take my time and make sure that everything goes good according to how it should be done.
Yeah, you're so detailed. I love your videos. They are just extremely detailed, but in a way where it's enjoyable. You
Oh,
see the love. You see the love. So
yeah.
that's real. I can't wait to get lashed by you. I
One
will
day.
definitely next time I go to Vegas, and I haven't been yet. But
You haven't been to Vegas?
no, I mean I've been a million times to Vegas,
Okay.
but like this year, since knowing you, I
Oh,
haven't, because girl, we would have met.
aw. Well,
Yeah.
next time let me know and I'll make some time for you.
No, definitely. We got to do our Raider game, check
Yes.
them out.
Yes. I'm
Yeah,
not a
hopefully
Raiders
that's
fan, but for you, I'll do it.
yes, I would love that. I would love that.
So I actually wanted to ask you, since you know you have your job and you like what you do, how did you actually get started in the lash industry? Like, how did you come about it?
You know, I've been getting my lashes done for literally over 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been around eyelash extensions for that long, probably longer, honestly. But,
Okay.
you know, kind of where it was, I would go to a nail salon and
Mhm.
I would sit in a chair in the corner and they would lash me up real quick and then we would pay like $20. And we were like in high school, you know, me and my
Oh
friend.
yeah, yeah.
And it would be like, oh my God, something's on our eyes. We love that. You know, we love
Uh-huh.
that look and everything. But then my lashes would be falling off and I would have no lashes. But we
Yeah,
would just think like, oh, that's just how it is, you know?
yeah.
And, you know, over time you grow up, you kind of check out other places and you realize, wow, that was not correct. Those were
That was,
clusters.
mm-hmm.
And yeah, I always loved getting my lashes done. Well, to go to your question, to answer your question, um, you know, with social media, that's usually where I would go to check out any service. If I want to get my hair done, if I want to get like anything, you know, I always go to my Instagram to kind of see, okay, what are people doing? What are people saying about that spot? Because, you know, when you go to a salon, they're always going to tell you, oh, we do the best. But then you see people's, you know, true, uh, you know, review.
Yeah.
Um, you know, I would try to reach out to so many artists in my area and I would ask, hey, can I book an appointment with you? And I would get no responses. I wouldn't get responses, or I would get responses that were so delayed. And I'm the kind of person, like, if I want something done, I want it now. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I want my lashes done today. And I know that's not, you know, realistic,
Yeah.
but you need to at least accommodate me and tell me, hey,
I
I'm
can't
not
wait.
available this week, next week, let's book it, you know? But I
Yeah.
wouldn't hear back. And I was like, dang, there must be a demand for this, you know?
Yeah.
There must be a demand. If everyone's being so nonchalant about me throwing money and saying, hey, lash me, and they're
Yeah.
not trying to do that, something's up.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, I'm like, I'm going to get into this. I'm going to get into this and I'm going to provide the service that I would want.
Yes.
I'm going to respond to my clients. I'm going to educate my clients. I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to do my best work for my clients. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not the best. I'm not near being good, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, the way I probably will be in a few years.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a growing process. This is
Yeah.
every day learning more and more and more. And through your YouTube videos and other beautiful, you know, artists' work, you grow, you feel encouraged. So, you know, props to you for throwing those videos on YouTube. They're really amazing. I don't see a lot like them. So kudos to you, girl.
Oh, thank you. That means so
Yeah,
much. I'm actually very excited, and I've seen you grow because when I remember when you first messaged me, and we've been talking nonstop ever since.
we have.
Yeah, it's like I've seen you grow, and every time you get better and better, and I'm just like that makes me so proud.
Oh, thank you. I definitely, yeah, I like you. I definitely look up to you. You're definitely like my day one girl.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you. That means a
yeah.
lot. Hmm. Okay, so do you have any questions for me before we finish off our chat today?
Well, um, well, what got you into lashing?
um, Good question. I feel like a lot of things went into play when it actually came for me actually deciding to do this.
Mm-hmm.
So, first of all, I used to work 16 hours a day with my husband, 16 hours a day. So, it was like from the moment we woke up to the time we went to sleep, it was just nonstop working.
Yeah.
And I was getting to the point where I'm just like, okay, babe, I love you and I want to spend time with you, but I can't do this anymore.
Right?
Yeah, so during that time, I was getting my lashes done by a good friend. She doesn't do lashes anymore. She became a nurse. So she used to do my lashes all the time. And I loved it. You know, I used to love getting my lashes done. And unfortunately, I can't get them anymore because I build up an allergic reaction to them.
Oh,
Yeah. So before then I used to get it done all the time, and I used to ask her all the time, like, how did you do it, this and that. So I asked her a lot of questions, and I was like, okay, like I need to do it, you know. So I
Yeah.
started looking up a lot, like YouTube videos, and that at that time there wasn't that many videos. It was like simple little videos, classic videos, you know. And I wanted to go in and start doing like the big ones, like volume and mega volume.
Yeah.
And I did my research, so I
Yes.
got trained,
Okay.
and ever since then I haven't stopped. And I don't know what it was, like when I did the course and I took it, it clicked, like everything just clicked. I feel like this is what I should have been doing a long time ago. And it was actually, it took me a full year to actually do it. It took me a full year just because of everything that was going on in my life, in my husband's life. It wasn't the right timing for me. But during that whole time, I was still learning. I was on YouTube, I was on Instagram. I was trying to figure out ways of how I could get ahead of the game before I even started, you know?
Mhm.
So once I got into it, it was actually a lot harder than it looked. Because, you know,
It definitely is. I
yeah,
don't, sometimes people are like, oh, so you just, you're, or, sometimes I'll get the, oh, so you just do lashes. It's
just
like,
lashes.
first of all, this is probably a lot harder and challenging. Like mentally, you need to be there. Physically, it's a
Mhm.
lot of work. Our
Yes,
eyes, our head, like it's our hands,
our
our
back.
thumb, girl,
Yes,
this is
yes.
art.
Uh-huh. And I had to learn the hard way, you know, because I'm like, they make it look so easy. And I get the same question. Like people tell me all the time, you make lashing look so easy. Like it's not that easy. And I'm like, I get it. It takes a long time for you to build up that stamina and that, you know, for you to feel like it's easy, you know? But
Yeah.
even then, you know, that I've been lashing for a while, I still get my days where it gets hard, you know, because of certain situations that happen. But in the beginning, it was really hard for me. It was really hard, but I never had a day off. Whether I was lashing on my mannequin or I was, you know, I had somebody on my recliner, like I was lashing every day.
Yeah.
So I mean, no, obviously it gets easy, but in the beginning it was very hard. And I was like, what the hell did I get myself into, you know?
Right. Right.
Yeah, you're like, I spent all this money, like what now, you know?
Yes, yes.
So
I
it
remember
was,
that
yeah.
too. I remember that. I remember being in training and thinking, this is not fun. Like, this is not like I'm not trying to do a side thing and be stressed, Like,
Yes.
it was
Yes.
supposed to be like something for me to just do. It was gonna be chill, you know.
Yeah.
But now I can't get enough of it. I really can't. Most of my evenings after my day job, I'm lashing.
Mhm.
Weekends I'm lashing. So my days are like full. Like
Yes.
today, it's exceptionally like no one's on my book because I need to commit to this meeting.
Yes. See, it's to the point where I have to like, you know, actually book things in advance or else I'm gonna get booked. And I'm like, if I need to have
Yes.
like, a meeting, I tell my girls I need to do it like in advance or else I'm not gonna have time for you. Like, I'm sorry, you know?
Yeah.
But it's a good thing being busy, but actually doing it out of love, you know?
Oh yes.
Because
No, you
yeah,
can't do this and kill yourself. Yeah.
I know, like it kind of blows my mind that girls could book in 16, 18, 20 clients a day. I'm just like, what? Yes. I'm like, how?
16? What?
I've heard
How
girls and
many
I'm just like,
arms do they have?
and I'm like, brother, they're only lashing with like each client 1 hour. Like, how do you do that many people in one day when we only have like 12 to 18 hours to work, you know?
Stop. Are they putting strips like okay, go. It would literally take me
I
a
know.
whole day to do
I
16
know.
people.
It's like kudos. It's like, okay, good. You want to do that, then I'm proud of you. You're killing it, you know? But I'd rather kill it in a good way instead of kill myself.
Yeah, wow.
Yes.
We need to interview one of those people.
Oh my God. I'm looking. I'm looking. I want to know their secrets.
Yes. What kind of because I don't really drink too much coffee before I lash because of obvious reasons. And I
Mhm.
love my coffee. But yeah, if they're drinking coffee, maybe that's what I need.
Yes, I have my coffee in the morning and I'm good for the rest of the day. But I'm just like, how do you do it? I'm like killing myself at the end of the day. I'm just like, oh, thank God I'm done, you know?
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
a blessing and a curse for sure. I'm excited to get into it, and then sometimes, like especially on the weekends, if I have like a fuller day where I'm
Mm,
taking multiple clients,
yeah.
then yeah, sometimes it's tough, it's
Yeah.
tough because it's like something's aching or like my side hurts or my hip hurts or something. But like, what are you gonna do? You need to,
Yeah.
you need to make your client happy. They're there. It's not
Mm-hmm.
their fault.
Yep.
And that's the priority. My client is my priority,
Well,
for sure.
that's how it always should be, you know?
Yeah,
Your client should be your priority. If you're too busy focusing on getting them in and out, it's like, what are you really offering them, you know?
right. I'm very grateful that they even, trust me, or I'm sure you feel the same, like trust us to do their lashes. It's like, I always say this, you girls are my billboards. Like, there's no like pretending I did a good job. Like, it'll show,
Yes. Yes.
like they will go out and they will see people. And because they like it, they're happy. People are going to like it, look at them and be like, oh, where'd you go? So
Yeah, they're
it
like
speaks for
advertising
itself.
for you. Yeah.
Mhm.
Your work is your advertisement.
It really is. In this game, it is for
Yes.
sure. No filter,
Yes, no filter. For sure.
right?
Uh-huh. Okay, so I'm so glad that you got the chance to sit down and finally
Yeah.
officially meet you. I would love to meet you in person one day.
I would love to meet you, Gloria. You are amazing. Keep doing what you're doing and just keep doing more of it. Okay.
Oh, thank you. It was
Okay.
nice talking to you, and I
Nice
hope to
talking to
see you
you.
soon. All right, take
Okay.
care.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye. So what did you guys think of Mariana? Isn't she the sweetest? She's so cute and I love her story and where she's going. So I wish her nothing but the best. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe and go check out my other lash videos. So thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.